Hey guys, welcome to my channel, and this is gonna be a yapping video because I have a lot of thoughts and I just wanna share it with you. And is what happens when you like just don't chase your dreams, or like how to actually, like, it sounds really, what, clickbaity or cliched, that oh my god, like, chase your dreams, build your dreams, whatever. But it's true, guys. Like, if you don't chase your dreams, you won't realize that it will be like 10 years and you're still there, and it won't even hit you when you're busy, but it will hit you when at the night you're alone and you're unhappy, and you realize you could have been happy if you just tried. And it's not hard, okay? First of all, the problem here is that we are perfectionist. We will not post the first LinkedIn post, we will not write the first paper of our first page of our research paper, or create the first reel, or create the first video, because we are like, we need to be perfect. But how will you be perfect when you don't have any experience? Like, instead of making the first perfect video, make 100 trashy videos, then the 101st video will be perfect. Like, I know somewhere in our mind we know this, but perfectionism hits so bad. And I'll just tell you actually the price of not chasing your dreams. So if you're like really ignoring something which is your deep desire, like for example me, I was ignoring my health. I don't know why, like I was very ignorant about it, and I was just pulling all-nighters at my job, and it's not necessary. I can actually work during the day on early morning. Like, I don't need to wake up until 3. I would rather sleep at 11 and wake up at 6 and work like that. That boundary, like, I can actually do that. And these type of, living in autopilot and ignoring your dreams, ignoring your health, and basically ignorance is killing you. So I did that for like, I don't know, like years. I don't think 4 years maybe. Look at me, I'm fat, and like, it's okay. I know, okay, I'm pretty, it doesn't matter. I'm not in good shape. Like, my health is down the drain, and it's all because, I don't know, I just let it go. So if you ignore 10 years of PCOD, you'll be diabetic, and if you are ignoring diabetes and stuff, you'll get heart diseases, stroke. And I'm not trying to scare you, I'm just telling you the reality. I have been recently visiting a cancer hospital a lot, and it's for someone in the family, and you will just see how many people are there, and it's just every day. I mean, so many people are getting sick, and you don't realize when you're living this in autopilot that the cost of your health, how lucky you are to be able to walk, without any help, not go and forth in a hospital. How lucky you are, and here you are, eating a bag of chips at 3 a.m. while stressing. Stop stressing. Nothing matters. No, I'm not trying to, scare you. I'm just telling you the reality, which I have been saying, the price of ignorance. And okay, ignore health for a second. Okay, you are healthy, you walk, you exercise, you eat good. Okay, forget health. The price of not chasing your dreams, ignoring your dreams. Okay, you want to move to New York City, you're 19, and you're just like, okay, I'll move when I will have money. Or those are realistic expectations. You can't move without money or a job, whatever. But you're like, okay, I'll live here for 4 years, then I'll move, and blam, it's 10 years, I still live in India, and I don't think I will be moving to NYC because that dream has kind of faded. It doesn't have the same intensity in my heart that it used to have. I am living a comfortable life. I have a boyfriend. I would not want to, move my whole life. I love my family. I like visiting them. And when you're young, you can just take these big bets. You can just move countries. But when you're getting like, older, and parents also get older, right? You won't want to leave your family and just do that. I still would love to, be at NYC, but I'm not 100% sure that I wanna like live there. Oh, these days immigration issues are happening, so I'm not even sure I will be allowed anyways. But that's what I'm saying. If you ignore your dreams, and if you really wanna build like a YouTube, you wanna be a YouTuber, okay? You're 20, you wanna be a YouTuber. Every day you watch tons of videos, how to be a YouTuber, how to make money of YouTube, how to make vlogs, how to make like what, blah 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 blah. Bam, 4 years, not a single video. You're not a YouTuber. And what you did, you just procrastinated, but you realized, but you thought you're not procrastinating. That's the price of ignorance. And okay, you have student loans now, you have a job, you don't have the energy, and you are not a YouTube anymore, and that dream somewhere died. So every dream you don't chase, there's a certain limit. After that, it's just resentment. It's downhill from there, guys. I have been wanting to do YouTube since so long that I just decided I will make trashy videos. I don't have time. After work, I'll make videos, talking videos. I'll make vlogs while I'm walking. I'll just film myself while walking. But I can't do it anymore. I can't postpone my dreams anymore. I can't ignore my dreams anymore because I'm tired. I don't want to live a life with regrets. I'm still young. I just turned 30, and I think I can. I have the energy in me, so I can, I'm not saying hustle in a bad way here. I'm not saying to give up your sleep, because if every harm that you do to your body, you will get it back in the form of an illness or sickness or whatever. The body does recover itself, but you have to give it an opportunity to recover. You can't just sleep at 4 a.m. for 10 years and expect you to be 100% healthy. So that's I might be a little blunt, but these all things have happened to me, and as an adult, I think it's my responsibility to tell you that don't be in this path. And if you're overweight, go get everything checked and try to start walking. I'm not saying do heavy gymming and cardio and unrealistic goals, but realistic goals, achievable daily goals. Work for your dreams. I'm not saying okay, like if you have a dream, take small steps. Like if you want to build a YouTube channel, for example, day one, make write video ideas, or what, scrap that. Day one, flip out your phone, turn on the camera, and said, "Hey, yeah, this is my first video." It's that simple. It's that simple. Okay, you don't need to be a world class editor. And I used to not post my videos because I didn't get time editing, and I used to love editing in Final Cut Pro. I still do lots of effects and stuff, but I don't have the time, guys. I can't edit 30 hours. I At least I know I right now I can't. And I also love watching people unedited more. It feels more, what to say, real and raw, and that's the vibe I think I actually like. So that was one example. For example, you want to write a book, you don't need to be a perfect writer. Write 10 trashy books, then you can write one final good book, and you can publish that. So that's the one thing that I want to say today. The price is ignorance. The price of ignorance is regret and resentment from yourself, and you end up being a better adult who will be very intolerable. And you keep saying to people, okay, I sacrifice this from you. Stop sacrificing for others, and what to say, and choking your own soul. Why do I say such big words? Because a lot of times people will not recognize your sacrifice. As bad as it sounds, it's true. You're sacrificing yourself, and the other person won't even realize that the thing that you're doing is requiring a big sacrifice. So, like, they're not even wrong. They didn't ask you to do the sacrifice, and a lot of times they won't appreciate that. That's how the world works. So it's okay to say no, and it's not okay to be a bitch. I'm not saying like don't help anyone, but it's okay to take care of yourself and do as much as is possible. You don't need to because at some point you'll be bitter, like I sacrificed so much for you and you just don't even care. And they will be like, but I never asked. And they're not wrong. You can't sacrifice yourself. You should not. It's high time. Women need to stop doing that. And then years later you're resenting everyone. I did this for you, I did that for you, and you all are bitches and all. You don't want to be a resentful, bitter adult. You don't want to be that. If you want to be that, be my guest, but don't. So those are all my thoughts about the price of ignorance. It's regret, it's resentment, it's a lot of being a better adult, and we don't want that. So have a good day. Bye.